Hello all, in today's video we're going to talk about navigating yourself through the Outer Brood expansion and how to get to the NPCs to get quests. Because a few of you guys may be doing hunter raids already, so this is going to be a great way to familiarize yourself and make the most out of it. Okay, so you're in your guild hall right now and you want to go to the different zones and do different things. First thing is you want to look at if you're attuned or not to your guildhall clicky. This is obtained from the premium purchase, and you'll see one will take you to Hodstock Hills and the other will take you to Aureate Covert. And if you see, if I click Covert, it's not going to take me there because I did not attune myself to there. So we're going to get to that as well. Alright, so for the time being, we will make sure we invis ourselves. Always, just out of habit, if you use any clicky teleports, always invis yourself because reasons. I wish I had this. Anyway, we're doing hunter raids and kind of fun. Yesterday we formed up at like 7-ish or so, and we completed hunters as a guild within like 4.5 hours or so. So many happy people, and we're going to be doing more runs today. So good times. Alright, we should be finished zoning soon. Okay, so, look, I didn't do any explorers or anything, just so we could do this video together, and you'll see the achievement spam. Okay, so 6 zones in this expansion: Hodstock Hills, Theater Eternity, Aureate Covert, the Harbinger's Cradle, and Chambers of Puissance. I believe that is another word for power. So, if you want to go to those zones, basically this is the route: Hodstock, Eternity, or Cradle, Chambers. If you want to go to Gilded Spire, is Hodstock, Theater, or Great, and then Spire, and we're going to go do that. So I'm just going to get, yeah, we'll just leave this here. Out of the way. Okay, so clear up your quest windows and everything like that. Once you're in Hodstock, you want to go to the northwest part. The NPC should be here. From this guy, Sergeant Malachi, you're going to get 3 quests from him. These are the mercenaries. So keep in mind that you do need mercenaries to complete in one zone to get the first rank of the Aureate Plane. And this is important. We'll spend a little bit more time to explain that in a moment, but take my word for it for the time being. If you're going to be working on hunters or progressing, get all the quests as you can. Arg, you know what? Sorry. The partisan NPC is right by it. Let me go back. These quests here are linear. You can only do one at a time for the partisan. There you go. So you have 4 quests total that you could get initially. Alright, to Zone 2 Theater, you're just going to go a little bit southeast of that where we were here, and you see the Griffin guys. You do need to dismount, and then you at this guy Torin, you say get on, and you're going to zone. So far my overall impression of it, it's a good expansion. I really like the lore, the storyline. Some of the zones are beautiful. Like, they're really nice looking. So, a little bit more enjoyable than Lorian's Song, I think. So far, at least. I obviously don't know any of the raids, but group content-wise, it's okay. Some of the quests are not bad. And we'll talk about those in a moment. Again. Okay, here, once you zone in... Oh, I forgot to mention, for Hodstock Hills and Theater Eternity, Druids and Wizards can both port to them. The ports to Hodstock are in Hodstock, and the ones in Theater are in Theater, right here. So, you can get them. Okay, so for Theater Eternity, there's 3 mercenary quests. It's just literally on the east side of the zone. This guy here, you're going to say Beasts. It's going to give you 1, and then you're going to say both. BOTH, and that's going to give you the 3. So that's 6. This guy here, he's going to give you 1. They are linear, meaning you can only do 1 at a time, so you could request it and get it. So crashing the party. Alright, so let me show you one thing. First thing is we're going to invis and hope to God that there are no names up. Oh, real quick, in this zone here you see on goods maps the red border. If you go in there, you get blasted by cannons and insta-killed. From what I was told, this is a temporary thing in static zone. When the first tier 1 raids are completed, meaning the landings raids. So, let me show you. We go to raids. Here. Theater Eternity, the landing. This one here. When that's completed, the fire zone is going to be gone. So you could go in there and get your collects in Chinese and not worry about being insta-killed. If you are brave, you can DA yourself right now and not die, but you just got to run in and out between your DAs. But for sure, don't go in there till tier 1 is done on your server. Okay, so this door here to Harbinger's Cradle will not work until you do quests in theater. It's kind of a shortcut, it saves you 1 zone, so that will work at a later point. So the time being, you guys that can't run or that did not do any quests like myself are going to go to the northwest here to Aureate's Covert. Aureate, or yeah. Can't pronounce these things, I'm really bad at it. So you see here, this is where I mentioned the partisan quest to get it done. Okay, here we go. So in this zone, there's 3 mercenaries. Or 4. 4 mercenaries. And the partisans are group tasks. So you do those later, which are really nice. All 3 are group. So good. Oh, I wish they really would make more quests all group. Everyone gets it. No one needs to worry if anyone didn't get an update or anything like that. Such a good thing if they could do that. But only this zone has group quests, so I'm not going to request it now because I don't plan on doing it. Okay, so in this zone here, there are 2 different zones. As you see here from Aureate Covert, it could either take you to Gilded Spire or Harbinger's Cradle. So if you go west a little bit onto here on goods maps, you see these purple squares. These are actually elevators. Remember the guild portal, how I clicked Aureate's crate and it did not teleport you, and I said, hey, we gotta attune ourselves? Well, we're about to do it. So we go here, this part right over here, where my mouse is on the map. See how the statue is similar? You go here, you stand here. The Aureate Dragon rings means attuned to your presence, so voila! There. So now you can use this as a shortcut from your guild hall to get to this zone, and it makes it good access to stuff. Alright, zoning into Gilded Spire, so which is that route there. When you're in zone here, there are going to be 3 mercenaries and only 1 partisan you could do. The partisans again are linear blocked. So this zone, always hide filter. Otherwise you won't be able to see anything. So you see when you zone in, a little bit to your left and a little bit to your right are quest NPCs. The one on to the right is going to be the mercenary ones. So you just follow the text and fighters, watchers, builders. There you go. And then the one to the left here is what can we call it? The partisan. This one here, the first partisan, has some area updates that I would strongly suggest you work on before you actually get a group. And this was every little thing she does is magic. So you document how invaders or healing magic works and such. So it's basically these 4 squares on floor 1. And we'll go over this when we make the videos for each zone. So there's that. We're going to zone back to Aureate Covert, and we're going to show Harbinger's Cradle and Chamber. I really should be pausing this between here. It's a waste of airtime. Apologize. I'll start pausing the video now between zones. Okay, so you go back down and onto the main floor, and then you just go west. So it's the zone is basically the same thing. They're just stacked above each other. So this is going to be a Harbinger Cradle. Okay, pausing. Okay, once you're here, you're going to be in the southwest, but you want to go to the northeast to get the quests. Again, this is a pretty small zone, so Hunters is not too bad. I do believe, and this is just a feeling, going off feelings. Wait, hold on, is that a name? Oh shit. It's a roamer, so we're gonna wait. Okay. Anyway, I apologize for that. This one here is 3 mercenaries and 1 partisan done at a time. So this is very important. The partisans also mix with the mercenary quests, and because they're locked, you can only do partisans one at a time. So I'm going to just show you this example. If you get the partisan first, you won't be able to get the mercenaries. So I get the partisans here, just to show you as an example. The smellwoods, scalewoods are cooking. If you talk to the scout, he's going to say, don't bother me, you have not completed your task. So you would have to delete it first. So once you delete it, you could talk to this guy and he will give you, I apologize, 4 mercenary quests. So you see here, declaw, blood, love, culling, and then you can get the last quest here. And then there you go. You see we get the thing. So 5 quests total that you could get in this zone here. The first partisan is a bunch of running around for a few steps, so you could get that done before you actually get a group. I am a big fan of people doing this, meaning get all the quests in all the zones, update everything you can on your own time till every quest says kill something. It makes so much more sense and saves the group so much more time when you take a little bit of initiative on your own to be ready to group with people. Alright, anyway, so that being said, Chamber of Puissance, otherwise known as the Dragon's Butthole. Pausing the video. Okay, here we go. So, why do I call it the Dragon's Butthole? Because it really seems that way. Alright, so you can get all the partisans this time. You could get all the partisans at the beginning. So we're going to show you that. Look, we just got the Explorer. So you zone in. This is another one where you want hide filter. So you get hail this guy. It's going to give you 3 mercenary quests. You follow the text. And you see, work to death, they will fall, tactical strikes. So why do I call this the Dragon's Portal again? Because, like, they have quests. This one here, one of the Parsons quests, is literally called Gastronauts. Like, what else could it possibly mean? Gastrology, you know, astronauts. You're exploring inner stuff. Yeah, and there are pull-ups in the zone. Like, there's a quest that actually requires you to harvest the pull-ups. Anyway, so one of the partisan NPC, as you saw, was just at zone in, and we're going to go to the others. So the weird thing here is, I think they meant it to be locked behind progression, but they did not. And let me show you why. So we follow it down, 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 going into the lower intestines. Keep on going. Once we're here, we're going to go north. There's this tunnel here that you'll see we're going to go down. Okay, once you're down here, you see this part here on the map. You're just going to go east into this little room here, and this is like a little safe house for the good guys and the dragons. But okay, so if you hail these guys, they're gonna say they're distracted, they're not gonna give you the quest or anything like that. So if you go into EQ resources, we got gastronauts, so a wrench, this is the private, you're gonna say interested. It's gonna give you the quest. See a wrench in there plainly. And then the last guy, you're gonna say getting inside. Oh, phrasing. Wait, is this? Oh, wrong thing. The plan. Had the wrong quest up. The body of the beast. Okay, so some of these quests here have a few area updates, so get them done. This one very important because you could get all 3 partisans and is running around. If you do this, you save a lot of time with overlap kills. So please do this. Make sure you get all 6 quests in this zone. So not sure if it's a bug or anything like this, but pretty much all the quests here, if they require a mob to drop something, the puller must have the quest. It takes initial whoever's pulling. If they don't have the quest, the drops will never drop. So any of the zones so far that I've done, and I did the quests already a few times on several different tunes, so you'll have to take my word for this. They may fix it, but for the time being, as of December 7th, if a quest requires a drop, a specific drop, you do need the puller to have that quest active. Okay, so that's very important. Again, just to repeat, in the Outer Brood expansion, if a quest requires a drop from a specific mob, the puller or whoever gets initial aggro must have that quest active. If not, the mob will have a 0% chance to drop. Okay, so please keep that in mind. If you already completed the runs and you're helping people, the puller or whoever gets aggro first must have that quest active in order for the drop rates to happen. Okay, I can't repeat that enough. It's so important. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video and go back to Guildhall and show you guys the statue real quick. Pausing. Okay, back. Here we go. As you see, thank you Za for Guildhall making it very festive. It is the holiday season. Okay, so at the start of the video you guys saw, we have the guild statue, and Aureate Covert did not. Now that we are attuned, it should port us. Again, make sure you're invis. You don't know if any people are pulling to that spot or anything like that, so Yeah, there we go. Zoning. And I will not pause the video just so folks will see this. So that's pretty much for this video. It was just a intro because I did have quite a few people saying, hey, how do I run to this zone? Or how do I get to this quest NPC and such? Oh, shoot. I forgot to show you guys the second NPC in the Gilded Spire. I only showed you 2 of them, not the second or third partisan rather. Okay, let's do that real quick. So we're in here again. We're on the top floor, so we know we could just go this way. Alright, pausing the video here. Okay, back. Alright, so we are here, and the next NPC, well, the third one for the partisan, is up. So we're gonna go up. So be mindful in this zone, there's names that spawn on the ramps that guard it. So from what I saw, they're always up. Like they almost guarantee spawn. I don't know, or it's just my imagination. But anyway, always be mindful. They do see invis. The little eyeball donut holes, as Tay calls them, those things that look like they would just want to die. The little floating ball things. Oh yeah, see the name's up. Has a really cool name, Zarzek, as opposed to me. Anyway, one floor up, over here, and to the left. So basically, this is the third NPC you would go to, and yeah, that's how you get to the NPCs. This zone here, the partisan quests are super easy. Like we'll go over that when we do those videos. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hopefully folks will familiarize themselves, know how to navigate, and get your quests. So just really short review. How to run to zones, where are the quest NPCs, which ones to get, and which ones to pre-update. And then lastly, the puller must have the quest in order for the quest drops to drop for now. Not sure if that's a bug or not, but that's currently how it is. Alright guys, good luck. Get your hunters done. Get your partisans, champions done. I finished hunters and quests and missions already. Just challenger needs to be worked on. So missions are still being tweaked. As soon as they finalize it or get some sort of version down, I will work on challenger and get you guys that information that you guys want. Alright, thanks all. Have a good one. Good luck. Bye bye.